Hey everyone, here I am in Brightwater and it's Friday morning, the sun's coming up and it is a glorious day. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, just take a look at this over our back fence. This is the vineyards where we are and the sun's coming up over there, the beautiful autumn colours, the leaves are starting to fall off. It's just a great day to be alive. And it's just neat to be able to have this kind of weather. I think you'll be appreciating it if you're living in New Zealand, especially in the South Island in this time of lockdown. Because it just makes you appreciate each day all the more, doesn't it? In this time of a little bit of frustration, and particularly if you're a family and you've got some young kids. I know there's a lot in our church family that's finding it a bit hard, a bit rugged at the moment. Well, at least you get some blue sky and maybe get those kids out today. Hey, I just want to talk to you about what's coming up for this Sunday. We're going through a series right now in our church called God and Coronavirus. And what we're doing is exploring some of the big issues, the big questions about disasters, natural disasters, and human pain and suffering, and how does God, the God of the Bible, figure into all of that? And people have got tons of questions about this right now, and so we're addressing it. And rather than taking it in a sort of simplistic, trite manner, we really want to dig deep and look at these matters soberly and seriously. And so what we're doing is we're looking at it through 5 different lenses. And last week we started out by looking at the lens of history. We're looking at plagues and diseases and viruses throughout human history, and we saw that man, there's been some big ones, and the outcomes or the suffering and death toll was much bigger than what we're going through right now. And then compared, what we are experiencing in the world is not quite as horrific as sometimes the media points out. And then we also learned just how Christians are so active during that time. Hey, so this Sunday, what we're doing is we're going now to look at another lens, the lens of culture and worldview. Every culture has a worldview, a dominant worldview, and a worldview is kind of like, it's like the glasses through which you see life and the world around you. It's the way that you interpret things. It's how you come to understand questions like, well, what is the meaning of life? What is truth? And how do I know what is true and what isn't? And how do I make sense of pain and suffering? That's a worldview, right? We're going to look at 4 dominant worldviews in the world today, namely Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, and secular atheism. And then we're going to compare that with a Christian worldview by looking through the lens of the fall. And my hope is after you get to see this and think through it, that you'll come to see that actually Christianity has got one of the best answers to explain the meaning of pain and suffering. And not only that, but it gives great hope. So looking forward to seeing you this Sunday. You can go to our website, Grace Church, or you can go to Faith Life and search Grace Church there, and you'll see us there. Have a great day.